Hey guys, just want to preempt this vid by saying it's really great sharing my buzz with you, showing the PC Engine, my last vid, and all the enthusiasm out there for the system, and all the great recommendations and tips and insights you all gave me in the comments. So just really appreciate that. That's why I love YouTube, just bouncing off other like-minded people. Great stuff, and I look forward to responding to all those great comments in time, getting through them. And special thanks to FutureMatt5. He incidentally did a video just not long after I posted mine where he shows the ins and outs and the technical aspects of the system and how to make the most of it, especially if you're in power regions, and further recommendations. That was just great. Thank you so much. Now, I showed my horror DVD collection a couple of weeks ago, and it seems like a lot of you are into movies in the genre especially, so I thought I'd show an update. But I have a pickup that I got just a couple of days ago that's real exciting. It's a very rare horror movie, one of the holy grails of the horror genre to get. It was released in very low numbers in 2003 from an original 1988 horror, a sequel to one of my favourite, a lot of people's all-time favourite horror comedies, Fright Night. Last week I got this. Fright Night 2 on home soil here in New Zealand. It was only released in the States, and I had to take a double take when I saw it on a local trade site because I couldn't believe it. So this goes on eBay, sort of typically sells between 70 to 150 US, and it's very highly sought after. And I'm actually just really interested in the movie too, because I really like the original, as I say, and it's in really tidy condition. It's got a scene index card in there as well. So yeah, I knew of its rarity, and I don't think anyone else did because I got it with a bunch of other movies because they wouldn't split it up in an auction. The 4 other movies plus this for $15. You know. So this is definitely the most valuable horror movie in my collection, and actually most valuable movie in my entire collection of all movies. And yeah, really happy with that, guys. Yeehaw. Look forward to watching it too. Another wee bonus, it's a movie that is on the original Nasties list that got banned in the early 80s with the BFC, for the British authorities banning a whole lot of movies in Nasties list. Tobe Hooper film, the guy who did Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and one that I have not seen, I heard great things about, and I saw the Blu-ray for sale. So I picked it up and I was pleasantly surprised. It's a real nice deluxe edition, which I didn't even know it would be. We have Funhouse. And it comes in a slip, and it's got 4 different alternate cover slips. You got that one there, cool cover art. One on the back you can take out, and there's 2 more inside where the DVD is, there behind the DVD. So that's quite a cool wee gimmick there. Have different covers as you wish. And came with a double-sided fold-out poster, which is pretty choice. Really like this one. I can put a link below to a review of the movie if you haven't seen it. Now be warned, on the other side it's quite gross. A hair-lipped mouth with gnarled teeth drooling. Funhouse. But also came with a booklet and various notes in it and stuff, and it seems it's got posters from other places of release, and I noticed at the back here there's one for Japan, which is probably right up there with the kitsch value, and that's probably my favourite for that reason. Pretty cool. So yeah, great repackage here for a good movie, a Blu-ray, and I managed to get that for $7.50. Couldn't believe my luck. And if you see my horror collection, I'll put a link below to my collection vid too if you want to check it out. I mentioned this movie, Dead Alive. Now it's a bit ironic because this is a New Zealand movie, but the American release of Peter Jackson's Brain Dead. It was called Dead Alive for its American release. Don't ask me why, but this is the version I have, and it's actually been censored about 6 minutes out of it. But I just recently got the proper version, I guess you'd say, the original name, Brain Dead, and totally uncensored. And this is, you know, if you've not heard of this, guys, or if you're in the States, check it out. You won't be missing out too much if you get Dead Alive. The goriest movie of all time with great humour. You cannot get gorier than this. It's total mayhem. Peter Jackson's second movie, just a must if you're into horror. So yeah, I was really happy to get that to replace my American edition. Well, it's actually good having both editions. Yeah, so wicked. Check them out. Also picked up Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2. Apparently this is quite an uncommon pack. I was talking to a fellow YouTuber who just did a review on the first one in Australia, and he says this is quite uncommon getting the two pack together. I watched the first one last week because I hadn't never seen it before. It is quite a good slasher. Apparently it was quite controversial in its day in Britain. The authorities didn't like the idea of someone dressing up as Santa Claus and wasting people, as you can probably understand, but yeah, good fun. Haven't seen part 2 yet. And also picked up Evil Dead 2 Blu-ray. Had the original on DVD, but Blu-ray is real cheap. It'll be interesting to see how different it looks. One that I picked up on a bit of a whim, because I got a bit of a soft spot for Full Moon, who do the Puppet Master movies. It's only $3 brand new, so I gave it a whirl, but I'm not going to let it take valuable space in my collection, because it's just bloody terrible in my opinion, and that's The Creep. So I'll be trading this on, selling it on. It's you know, I'm all for cheese, don't get me wrong, a bit of horror cheese, nothing wrong with that, but nah, I didn't like this at all. Sort of miniature monsters, you got your Frank, they just try and cover all bases, you know, Dracula, Frankenstein, werewolf and mummies and stuff. It's pretty ridiculous, but it was a bit of a laugh in spots. But yeah, I'm not going to have it in my collection, clutter it up. I'll stick with the Full Moon Puppet Master movies, and that's about it, because a lot of this stuff is pretty rough. But yeah guys, that's that. Once again, Fright Night 2, couldn't believe it. $15 with a bunch of other movies here, whereas it sells for about 70 to 150 on eBay. And look forward to putting this on this weekend, guys. Catch up soon.